Okay, this is the famous mural that if you've been keeping up with what governors do in the state of Maine and everything, this is the mural that used to be in the Labor Department that got taken down. And this is the mural that if you've been watching the news, the governor has been taken to court over and over again because the taxpayers pay for this mural. And one weekend, it got taken down. And it got put away, and nobody knew where it went to be put away and what happened to it. And they were very upset with the governor for taking it down. And now that all the court issues are done, and the governor won on his quest to have it removed from the Labor Department at the Augusta State House here in Maine, it now sits here at the Maine State Museum. And the reason he took it down is because it no longer represents all of the people in the state of Maine. If you see this mural, very nicely painted and everything, but it represented a time when we had all the mills and everything going. And now, if you notice on some of my other videos and everything, I've had a lot of videos on the mill all being closed down and how they're empty and everything. So this is part of history, and so it belongs in a museum, but it's part of our past for when the mills were all going and everybody had to join a union, pay union fees and everything, which we don't have to do anymore because the majority of the workforce is now really small businesses. And in this economy, of course, people cannot afford to be paying union dues and belong to unions and everything. And small businesses make up most of the workforce. So this no longer represents all of the people in the state of Maine. So it was time for it to come down, but it is part of history. So at the Maine State Museum is a good place to keep this mural. So for all of those of you who wonder about this mural, or who have been watching the news and everything, this is the story behind this mural that now sits at the Maine State Museum. Bye-bye.